thought I'd do a little channel update, let you know my plans for Football Manager 2024 and on the other channels and everything else that is, I guess, going on. So first, a big thanks for everyone who's followed, watched everything over the last couple of weeks. We've done loads of stuff over on the channel. It's growing like mad, so I can only say thanks for that here on YouTube. The last few videos have pushed even further in the ways that I thought weren't great, and the console guides and stuff, you know, really well received. So really thankful for that. Thank you very much for everyone who watched one of those. Now, on to FM24, because I think it's probably about to come out, if not out already by the time I chuck this video out. So my plans for FM24, I'll start with Twitch, and then I'll give you a YouTube and a TikTok update. So for the early access, or beta, some people call it, on Twitch, unfortunately for me, Twitch chat decided what my save was going to be, so we're going to have a look in here. Now, I know what it is already. This is from Classic Football Shirts, and there we have it, a rather horrible Southampton kit. I'm a Pompey fan, so, you know, they had to donate to charity for this, but that is going to be the early access save. There's also going to be a video on the channel doing a rebuild, because that was all part of the charity promise. This at least looks kind of comfy, although it's like a weird bra shape that someone pointed out to me. So yeah, we're going to be wearing that and doing a Southampton rebuild as the beta for the, you know, for a season or two at least, over on the Twitch channel. So come join me over there. Once we're done with that, on November 6th, the main save for the year is going to start, and I'm trying something different. I try to do something different every year. So I'm going to do a build a nation the save. I'm going to be doing it in Belgium. So we're going to be looking at all the kind of rules that people like Second Yola card put into build a nations. We'll do it in Belgium, and we're doing it at a team called Heist, and I've called it the Great European Heist. So I'm looking forward to that. They start in the 3rd tier in Belgium, and the plan is, of course, to win the Champions League with them, but to push Belgium up the coefficients as well. There's some great teams there in Belgium. We can look at Anderlecht again, Bruges. So hopefully some of those teams start to really push on in those European competitions alongside Heist. Fingers crossed we don't get sacked a season or two in. That would, I mean, that is going to change the save completely if that happens. It's going to become some kind of journeyman, or I don't know what happens. Maybe we have to get another job in Belgium. Anyway, that is the plan after November 6th when the full game drops. Here on YouTube, I've got a few plans. There's a few videos going to go out over the next couple of days with some save ideas for you to look at, and probably some beta videos. Hopefully the beta or early access drops in the next day or two, and we'll get some videos out covering some of the things within that. Those of you who play on console, I know some of you liked or used or enjoyed my guide here. I'm going to be doing another one of those for FM24. If there's any minimal updates, probably what I'll do is I'll make that a live version, but we don't know until we know the updates and features that are going to be in the console version. But, you know, we're going to do a guide for console, and maybe we'll do a guide for mobile as well. I'll think about that one. So those will also be here on the channel. Just keep an eye out for the live one if I do it as a live one for FM24 console. Of course, the VOD will stay up, so it'll still be helpful there. And there's going to be a couple more kinds of videos. So we're going to have a return of the rebuild challenge. I'm going to do some reworks as well using those new features within the game. I've got some teams and ideas there. There's going to be a few experiments I'm going to do on the channel as well as, and this is based on the back of that video I did back in fact, a couple of videos I've done. I've done the FM25 as a Unity problem video. I've done the video on the worst ever Football Manager review. If you've not seen either of them, make sure you go watch them, because, you know, they're about Football Manager more generally. I've got a few more ideas for sort of essay-like Football Manager videos that I think are really interesting topics. I've got a longer one that I've actually already recorded, but I'm going to have to go back and re-record it, mainly because I need to see what Football Manager 2024 is like, but also because I want to change, you know, make sure I get the tone right on that one and make sure I get the information across well. So those will be coming out hopefully between now and Christmas. I'm going to be covering, of course, some of the new feature stuff and some guides and some tips and stuff first, but then once those are out of the way, I'm going to get some nice essay-like idea videos coming through. I had some bigger series ideas as well. So those will be here on the YouTube channel, so plenty to stick around for there. And then finally over on TikTok, and if this works out, I'm going to bring it to YouTube Shorts as well, but I'm going to be trialing an idea called TikTok Plays FM. So every week you guys are going to get to make the transfers in an FM save, and all the transfers go through. We simulate the week, and then next week I come back and we'll see what the next week's transfers are, and we do it all over again over a whole season, and we'll see which team comes out on top. So if you want Erling Haaland to play for Manchester United, make sure you get following me over on TikTok, and we will be starting that save there November 6th. So we'll be starting that when the full game launches. I realize I think I've knocked my camera. Anyway, that is the full extent of updates for now for the channel. Also, just to say a quick thank you for everyone who's followed recently. We're getting pretty close to, I got monetization the other day, but getting pretty close to getting the full monetization that gets me. There's probably ads showing already on the video, so it won't make any difference to you if you're already seeing the ads. It just makes a difference to me, and once that happens, I can do things to like start to look at getting an editor in and putting out more videos. So fingers crossed for that. That is certainly the long-term plan. I've also started a second channel, which is a football shirt channel. If you search for Samaggio Football, you will find it. Make sure you go check out the videos on that. I've got my secret shirt unboxings on there. I've got some bargain shirt hunting on there. All kinds of football shirt stuff and more general football stuff. I'm sticking now over on that second channel. So if you want to check that out, please do. It's, you know, it's really fun to do some extra content that isn't just Football Manager, and it's all going on that channel now. But in the meantime, why not go check out the series of videos I've already done on FM24 just over here.